So don't mind my bangs. I just washed them today, so I have them pinned back because they're all crazy. But I just made dinner, which I did. We're running low on stuff. We go grocery shopping tomorrow, so I just kind of like looked at what we had. We had 1 pepper left. We had some onion and then kielbasa in the deep freeze. So I took out kielbasa today. Also, hi, it's Saturday. Kevin worked, so it just feels like a normal weekday to me. So anyhow, I made double the kielbasa because we didn't have like a lot of other stuff to like make it filling. So anyhow, it turned out good. Luca's having it for the first time tonight. He loves the peppers from it. But tonight I was like, let me chop up some of the kielbasa. I removed the skins from it and he's just going to town. So he's very much enjoying it. Kevin's actually making it home for Luca's bath time tonight, which is exciting because he hasn't been here for bath time for like a week now. So Luca can have a little daddy fun time in the bath. Kevin hasn't seen. So Luca got some gift cards for his birthday and I got these. They're like little suction cup like toys that stick together, and I think like 40 of them came together. So we've been playing with them in the bath, but today I wanted to bake some bread and I just needed some like something to keep him busy. So I brought him out here and he's been playing with them on the floor and carrying them around and stuff. So those have been really nice as a little, not distraction, but like something new to keep him busy. So those are something that he got for his birthday that I've really been loving. He also got some Little People. So the first Little People pack he got was RuPaul. So it was 3 Rus. So it's this one, what looks like the original RuPaul, which is this one, and then this one. And then, so Little People are kind of expensive. So I've been shopping like the limited time deals. Those RuPaul ones were like $2.99 for the 3-pack. So I was like, let me order that one, see if he even likes it. Because if he doesn't like them, he loves carrying around little figurines. Where's the other one? So I figured he was gonna like them because he has this little guy that came with his green toy. And we've been on the hunt for more of these little figurines. It has a little hole in the bottom, so he puts his finger up in it and he's obsessed. They don't sell these unless you buy like big value packs with like multiple cars, and even like not even all of the cars come with them. So those have been really hard to find. I grew up with Little People. Playing with them. So anyhow, I thought I would get him the little RuPaul pack. He loves them. So then I went to see what other ones were on sale. There was a like Women of the World that were on sale. So it was like a 4-pack for $7. So anything that's like around the 70% off, I've been snatching up, and I've been checking kind of like daily because they change the deals all the time. So that one's on the way, but it wasn't Prime, so it's taking a little bit longer to get here. So I'll show you guys those when they get here. I think they're gonna be like May 6th or 8th, one of those. And then Kevin is pulling up the driveway now. And the 3rd pack that I got him that was on sale was the Stranger Things pack. And that was like 8 or 9 of them for like $8 or something crazy. So I grabbed that one too. So I just figured I'll start collecting them as they're on sale, and I'll also look for them like when we go to the thrift stores and stuff. I'll show you guys the Stranger Things pack. Luca is finishing up with his dinner. Kevin's about to walk in. So yeah. Okay, so here's all of the ones that are on super sale right now are the collector ones. So they have like these nice boxes and everything, but I'm just ripping them out and giving them to my kid. Well, the pond has officially almost dried up. It's a little mucky, but the guy never came to get the machine. So Kevin was going to mow today and do some other stuff, but since the machine is still here, he's gonna use that. and make the most of it being here. So he's going to work on this today, trying to get it leveled out, and that way it doesn't collect water, because we are supposed to get rain in like a week or so, and I think it's supposed to be a lot. So we're gonna try to get that fixed today. Luca is gonna go down for his first nap here in about an hour. We've been playing with our little people. Our new ones came yesterday, his Stranger Things collection. So he's been playing with that. Kevin has done the front area and now he's working over here on this side. Anyhow, I've just been getting ready for the day because we have to do our grocery shopping today. We're going to Walmart because we need some like just random household stuff that I don't think, well, I know Publix doesn't have. And I looked at Publix's ad this week, and there was nothing that was BOGO that we needed. I need to eat breakfast. So it was kind of pointless to go to Publix. So we're going to Walmart. I've got my list on my phone. Last time we went to Walmart, it was chaotic because the Walmart app does not do what the Publix app does. And the Publix app doesn't do what the Walmart app does. It's annoying. The Publix app annoys me because they don't tell you the prices. If the Publix app told you the prices of everything, it would be so helpful. I don't know why they don't. It's really annoying. The Walmart app does tell you the prices of everything, so you'll know a roundabout of what you're going to spend on your trip when you add it to your shopping list. Now, the Walmart app, when you add stuff to your shopping list, you can categorize it on your shopping list by department, but it doesn't then put it into like it tells you what aisle it's on, but the aisles don't go in order. So I didn't know that, or I didn't remember that from the last time we went to Walmart, me and Alicia. So I just was using the app to check stuff off my list, and it was a nightmare. I was running all over the store. So this time I went through my list on the Walmart app, put it in my notes app in order of the aisles, so I can grab everything that's on the same aisle and not have to like scan the list 80 times to make sure that I'm grabbing everything that's on that aisle and then missing something and having to go all the way back. So today we're taking Luca's new tricycle with us to go shopping. Instead of putting him in the shopping cart, which he kind of doesn't like, because I wish the shopping carts, that the seats, the feet of the kid could go into the basket and they could point forward when you're pushing it, because Luca no longer likes to be pointed towards us. He wants to see what's going on. So he doesn't enjoy the shopping cart. So we got this tricycle, and I wanted to go to like farmers markets and the zoo, like take it to those kinds of things. But it's looking like Kevin's work is just fucking up my plans. So, anyhow, until Kevin has like a weekend off where it's more than just one day, because we're having to play catch up today, trying to get everything done that we didn't get able to get done Friday and Saturday, and prepare for this upcoming week. Until then, we'll be using it to like grocery shop and do stuff like that. So we're testing the waters today to see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well, because if it doesn't, I'm not really sure. It's going to be a pain to push a buggy and the tricycle and hold him. I mean, thankfully Kevin will be there, but like someone's going to have to hold him and push the tricycle if it doesn't work out. There's also not too much on our Walmart list, so it shouldn't take too long. We're pretty good at getting in and out at Walmart. I need some baby hangers because I went through all of Lou's clothes, and I went ahead and pulled out all of his 18-month clothes, and I've been just like letting him wear them. They are a little bit large on him, but he doesn't have that many 12-month clothes, and I feel like instead of bulking up his 12-month closet, we'll just let him swim he's not swimming, but they are a little large on him. But I just figured we'd go ahead. I went ahead and washed them all, and he has a lot of 18-month clothes. So there was a lot of stuff that I needed to hang, and we need more baby hangers. Walmart has them for pretty cheap. So I'm gonna pick up, I think it's like 5 packs that I need, and you get like 10 for $2 or something like that, or $1.70, I'm not sure, but decently cheap. So we need to pick up those. I want to pick up another Zevo. So since we moved here, we've been using the Zevo light bug catchers. We have one by our front door and we have one by our sliding glass door. Since switching to the towels that we've been using in the kitchen, I've noticed that now when I take the dirty towels and I put them in our laundry room, the little gnats have been kind of like congregating around the towels. We're going to do that. I need to catch up on some cooking today. So once we get back, I will be making breakfast for this coming week, which I'm making McGriddle muffins. I need to go make sure that I have the pancake mix, the keto pancake mix, because I need that as the base. But I think it's going to be really good. So I'm excited about those. I'm also hoping it's going to make a decent amount because Kevin's working 6 days next week instead of the 4 days he usually works. So I need extra food. And then I would also like some for myself. So I need to make sure I have pancake mix, the keto pancake mix. And then I also need to make Kevin's bread today. So I made my bread yesterday, which I didn't video because I was just trying to do it in between playing with Luca. So, but it turned out really good. I used active yeast, dry active yeast instead of instant yeast. And I feel like it completely changed the bread. It wasn't sticky like it was last time. Everything was just so much better this time around. So that's exciting. So I have 3 loaves of bread. The grandmas are coming Thursday for lunch and to see Luca and hang out. So it'll be the first time that they've been here to just have like a grandma day with Luca. They came for his party and that was the very first time they saw the house. So that's something to look forward to on Thursday. We have PT tomorrow morning at 8:45, which is very freaking early, but it's all she had available for tomorrow. So we just took it and hopefully he'll be in a good mood after breakfast. Usually he is. I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, I just have some stuff that I need to get done today. Surprisingly, even with Kevin kind of working outside of Luca's bedroom, which I guess I didn't fully think of with Luca napping, it is pretty loud, but he stirred a couple times, but he seems to be taking a decent first nap, so that's good. I just finished up going over our grocery list one more time to make sure we had absolutely everything, and added a few more things to it. So this week, I think I mentioned I make Kevin's bread, but I'm gonna grab enough stuff just to make a second batch of it, just in case later this week he runs low on it, because I have 2 I almost said nighttime, but like dinner time recipes that I want to use the bread for. But I'm also thinking I may make him some sandwiches for the week on it for lunch, because I'm not sure how much leftovers we're going to have for dinners and stuff. And usually that's what I've been packing for him for lunch for the next day, is just leftovers from the night before. So I want to have that option. And it's really simple. The only thing extra that I had to pick up to make a second like batch of it was another brick of cream cheese and another bag of pork rinds. So it's keto bread made with pork rinds. I don't know if I showed you guys last time or not, but I'll show you guys today me making it. And then I definitely posted it on my Instagram food account with the recipe. So if you want the recipe, if you head over there, it's been posted before the last time I made it, and Kevin really liked it. So I'm just kind of waiting for Luca to wake up, and then we're gonna do lunch, me and him, and get ready for our outing with the tricycle. All right, Triku is packed. Luca is fed and ready. And we're headed to Walmart. Okay, so slightly annoying. I realized that a lot of the things that I wanted to get done this afternoon while Luca napped, I cannot because they're all very loud. So I got breakfast done, which was the McGriddle muffins. I'm very interested to see how they turn out. I'm very excited for them. They look good, they smell good. So now that Luke is awake, I've got his apples started, and I'm about to start Kevin's bread. All right, Kevin's bread is out and it's looking great. I've got the apples done and they're cooling. And then I'm about to use this banana apple pineapple. And then I got a ripe avocado from Walmart, and I'm going to blend it all together. And I'm going to hope that he likes these smoothies. So you guys saw me make him some smoothie pouches, these ones, like 2 weeks ago, I think. Well, he ended up hating them, so I ate them. And I should have known that he was gonna hate them because I I put yogurt in them as a base, and he does not like the smoothie packs from Publix that are labeled smoothie. He likes the ones that have like a cream base, so like avocado. All right, I feel like a pro. This is a great looking avocado. So I was able to run the stuff through some warm water and get it chopped. Okay, cool. I just had to finish adding some water to it, but it quit recording because my timer went off to flip the bread onto the rack. So sorry about that, but you didn't miss anything. I just stood here and kept blending it and squishing it down. But I feel like it's good enough avocado. I feel like it was enough avocado. I'm glad I didn't get two. So let's see what kind of consistency. Oh yeah, oh, that's creamy. Okay, hopefully he's gonna like this one. Now let's get it all pouched up. Okay, so I think our air fryer might have taken a poop, which we've had this one for, I think like since Kevin and I have been together. So it's probably like 5 years old, and I have to look it up. I know we paid a lot for it at Kohl's, but the plug is getting really, really hot when I use it, and that makes me nervous. So I noticed it yesterday when I used it. When I went to go unplug it is when I realized that it was hot. And I was like, shit. So I just tried to use it again, and it did the exact same thing, preheating. So I unplugged it, and now I've got my oven going to cook our veggie tots, little shortcut veggie tots tonight. We're having sloppy joes on our homemade bread. So anyhow, Kevin is mowing the backyard really quick, and then I think he's gonna be done for the day, which our backyard's like looking big because it's mowed, which is exciting. Oh, my oven preheated. Well, dinner was a hit. We're having our veggie tots and our meat. I just had my dinner on my fresh bread. I tell you, it's a blessing and a curse to make fresh bread because you want to eat everything on it because it's so delicious. And also, like, you need to eat it quick because it goes bad quick. So, yeah, it's a curse, but it's so good. So anyhow, I'm already through half of my first loaf, but the loaves are like kind of small. So I wouldn't say I've eaten a half of a loaf of bread, but I've eaten half of a loaf of a personal piece of loaf. Does that make sense? Anyhow, we're gonna be doing bath time here soon. I'm hoping Kevin's gonna wrap up his mowing. I think he's out in the front mowing currently. Yeah. But I don't think he has much left out there. I need to wipe down Luca's bike and bring it back inside. But yeah. Show you what our backyard's looking like now. We just need to get a roll-off dumpster for this stuff, which is like the original trailer that was sitting here that then imploded upon itself, and get that taken out. And then once that's taken out, that's pretty much like our 1 acre completely cleared. That looks so good. What the heck?
Did they walk on it? See the whole side of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Got all that filled in. It's still drying. It's a little spongy.
I feel like I'm getting a tour of our own land.
Created a path. So now we can drive vehicles and get rid of that house.
Cool. If we were to get a dump off.
A roll off?
Mm-hmm. Where
I'll
would
just
you?
drop it right there.
Gotcha.
We'll just grab it and drag the stuff here.
Okay.
And I started going this way for the path,
Mm-hmm.
but I kept running into tree stumps.
Yeah.
So, see the standing water?
Yeah.
Standing water?
Yeah.
Slowly pushing this stuff to fill in the spots where the water's at.
Good morning. It is Monday and I am banging out some waffles. We have about 30-ish minutes until our PT appointment. Luca is finishing up his breakfast. He had an early breakfast. He already had 2 waffles, Cheerios, and a sausage patty. This kid can eat me out of house and home. I'm finishing up with the last waffle now. I'll probably let them cool during PT and then I will package them up. It made 9 waffles, which will hold us for the next couple days. I've had my coffee. I haven't had my breakfast yet though, which are the McGriddle muffins. I'll probably end up eating breakfast once Luca goes down for his nap at like 10, which will be after. Why is it screaming at me? Which will be at 10, which will be after PT. I'll also kind of get the kitchen cleaned up. I need to get the dishes put away from last night. So many dishes from yesterday from cooking. But I'm happy to have done the cooking. What are we doing tonight for dinner? Tonight for dinner, I am making... Oh, shit. I can't do that. Oh, no. I was going to make raviolis tonight for dinner. But I don't have... When we went shopping at Walmart, they didn't have our raviolis in stock. They only had the Walmart brand, and I've heard bad things about the Walmart brand raviolis. Like, they're not good. So, now I don't know what I'm doing for dinner, and I don't have any meat pulled out. I've got chicken pulled out, like chicken thighs, but they're still thawing, so, shit. Okay, even though we just had sloppy joes last night, I don't like to do like the same meat back to back typically, but we have no choice today. So luckily Kevin literally could care less as long as I feed him. He doesn't even care if I don't feed him. Anyhow, he's chill. I'm gonna make crack burgers tonight, which is a new recipe that I found. So I pulled out the meat. It should be thawed by tonight. There should be no issue. All right, we just finished PT and I am sitting down to have my breakfast. So let's give these a try. These are delicious. I'm making dinner and I didn't film it because it was very straightforward and I just figured I would tell you about it. So for the Brussels sprouts, I just tossed them in some olive oil. I eyed it because everything that I made today was like random Facebook posts that I saw that people had screenshotted and then put on Pinterest. So there was no like, well, for the Brussels sprouts, there was no like amounts, but I just eyed olive oil, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese, like grated Parmesan cheese. And then I mixed that together and halved my Brussels sprouts, put them on a baking sheet. Then I put my cooling rack, my like bread cooling rack over top of that. And then I put bacon on it. The oven's at 400 degrees. It says bake for 30 minutes, but that seems a little excessive to me for the bacon, but we'll see. I'm keeping an eye on it. And then for the burgers, I feel like I got. As I was mixing them together, I was like, this seems wrong. So the burgers are literally 1 pound of ground beef, 3 tablespoons of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of ranch, like powdered ranch, and then you mix that together, okay? So I made 5 mini burgers to start with because I was like, let me just make some small ones. Kevin's bread is pretty small, and then my bread is pretty small. So I was like, I don't want to make huge burgers, plus they'll cook a little quicker. So my first 5 mini burgers that I made, as I'm like putting them in the pan, I'm like, this just seems wrong. There's no binder. So I cook those up. They're pretty flimsy, and I feel like someone left out an ingredient in the recipe that they shared. So then the second round that I did 3 normal size burgers, and I added a shake of just like plain breadcrumbs to them to like give them some stability. Those are cooking now, and they already seem to have like a better structure. So I'm gonna need to write on the recipe to just like add some breadcrumbs to it if I end up liking this recipe. No, I didn't add pepper to this. Yeah, I did add pepper to the burgers. I don't know, it just seems like super simple and almost too simple. They're called crack burgers though. Jesus, Luca is destroying everything, running into it like a derby. My little 5 burgers I topped with some cheese that we had left over from Luca's birthday. Yeah, I feel like I got with this recipe. We'll see. So not sure why these were literally the greasiest burgers. Like, I don't know if it was the sour cream, but the amount of like fat and grease was a lot. I mean, it freaking was popping absolutely everywhere. I don't understand. This is a mess. These burgers better be good, is all I have to say. I hope the Brussels sprouts are done. Same with the Brussels. Guess the good news is we also now have bacon for our burgers. It's also not as crispy as I thought it was gonna be. Here's my Brussels and bacon. And then my burgers are steaming over here. I think the Brussels are gonna be really good. All right, Luca is having one of those pouches that I made the other day, and so far he is guzzling it down. So I really think because this one doesn't have dairy in it, he's like, all right, I can eat this. All right, Brussels sprout, pretty good. And let's give this burger a try. I mean, okay. Why is it actually delicious? Weird recipe, but they were right. It's very good. Good morning. It is Tuesday. And I thought yesterday for some reason was Tuesday, even though it was the most Mondayest day I've had in a while. I'm down to my last little bit of my cinnamon roll coffee creamer, and I can see the snot glob in the bottom, so I'm gonna have to be careful about not dipping or getting that out into my coffee and just getting the liquid. But I want to hop on here this morning because I could open some gifts that we got sent to us. So one of you guys reached out to me and asked to send Luca a gift, and I was like, okay. So she sent Luca the Toy Story Little People. I'm so excited to add these to his little collection of little people. I'm gonna open these for him probably after his first nap, so he has something fun to play with, something new. And then she also sent Kevin and I a housewarming gift. Oh my God, I love these. Shut up. Those are so pretty. And they're airtight. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to figure out what to put in these. Ooh, a square one. Wow, those are adorable. So now I'm gonna have to figure out what I wanna add to those. These are really freaking cute. And now I'm gonna have to figure out, they actually, okay, hold on. I have this like mason jar, and they kind of are the same like flowery thing as my mason jar, so I think they're gonna look really cute together. This is what I keep my coffee grounds in, so maybe I can keep like my my coffee filters in one of these, because right now I just have them in a bowl, and I hate that they're like exposed to the air and the elements. So I'll figure out what to put in the other one. wow, thank you so much. We've only talked on Instagram, so I didn't know your name, but your name is Nicole. I found the little note here in our box, or in our bag that the boxes came in. So thank you so much, Nicole. It happened. It happened. This is the snot glob that I'm talking about. Today is new coffee creamer day, so I'm making funfetti coffee creamer. So I'm excited about that, and I'll make that in a little bit with you guys once I get my jar cleaned for my coffee creamer. Made my new coffee creamer for the week. So it is 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 3/4 cup of milk, and then 1 tablespoon of cake batter extract. It smells really good, but I'm interested how it's gonna taste in coffee. I hope it's gonna be good. I did not realize that the cake batter extract had red dye and yellow dye in it, which is not great. So if I end up liking this, I'm gonna use the rest of the extract up, but if I end up liking it, I'll probably try to find one without all the dyes in it because it's just kind of unnecessary. But it made like a yellow, very yellow coffee creamer. You wanna go see what you got? Set them all up. What are those? Which one? Oh, you like Rex? Do you like Rex? You want to play with them? Yeah. What do you think? Good. Last night, I marinated some chicken thighs. So I've got, the reason I have them in 2 different bags is because one of them called, well, the recipe that I used, it called for apple cider vinegar in the soy sauce marinade. And to me, it just smelled weird. And I was like, that's weird to me. I don't think that I'm gonna like that. So I made 4 chicken thighs with the actual recipe that I found. And then I did the recipe again, but I left out the apple cider vinegar and then put the other 4 chicken thighs in that one. So tonight when I cook them, I'll cook them in 2 separate like pans. So we can see which one we like more, and then I'll just adjust the recipe in my book. I'll either leave it how it is or I will cross out the apple cider vinegar. But I'm gonna make that with riced cauliflower tonight. Yeah, that is what I'm doing, what my plan is. I'm trying to get the house put together and everything nicely for my family to come over again. So I've got my laundry going. It just finished in the dryer. When Luca goes down for his second nap at 3, which is about 35 minutes, I'll put my laundry away. Hopefully the cookies will all be done and cooled by then, and they can go in the dome, the cake dome. And Luca took a 2-hour nap this morning, so he also slept in till 8 this morning. So he's a sleepy boy, but it shifted his naps a little bit back throughout the day, but it hasn't been bad because we've had nothing to do today. We've just been chilling here. So anyhow, that's my update. Had a cookie off of the baking sheet. They're soft. These are delicious. This one has apple cider vinegar in it. This one does not. So we're gonna bake them both, see which one is better. This one smells better to me. This one still smells like apple cider vinegar, and it's just throwing me off. All right, so our chicken thighs are done. This one definitely still smells like apple cider vinegar, so it did not bake off like I thought it was going to possibly. I don't cook with apple cider vinegar a lot, but I can tell you I do not like it. So anyhow, this is the one I'll be eating. This is the one I'll be giving Kevin because he eats anything. And I made myself some rice. Kevin's riced cauliflower is in the microwave, and he is dropping off his coworker, and then he will be headed home. I'm trying to figure out I'm thinking I'm gonna make some carrots with tonight's dinner as more veggie. So I'm gonna pop these on the stove real quick and get these heated up. Then dinner will be done. So, good morning. It is Wednesday. Kevin and I, Kevin likes to catch up on watching the vlogs at night, and he's like 3 vlogs behind. So, well, now he's 2 vlogs behind, but last night we were watching one from 3 weeks ago, and I had showed you guys my, my celery I had started. So I thought I would show you guys the progress. It is getting so big. I didn't realize until I watched the vlog yesterday, I didn't realize actually how big it had gotten until I showed the little nub that I'd thrown in the dish on the vlog. So that's really cool. I am about to try my new coffee creamer for the first time. So I thought that I would bring you guys along and we can not taste it together, but you guys can see my reaction to tasting it. So this one is Funfetti. Give it a sec to cool down. It's extremely subtle. Like, I don't really taste cake batter at all. It's just like sweet. There's like a small hint of cake batter, like small hint of cake batter. Do I love it? No. Will I drink the rest of the thing? Yes. I still so far just cannot get over the, Nico's bringing his morning crying to the table. I still can't get over the cinnamon roll one minus the snot glob at the bottom. So, I don't know, like it's sweet, but it doesn't taste like cake batter or cake. I'm going to finish this and then make Luca his breakfast. Today is going to be kind of like a cleaning day. So I've already got Luca's laundry in the wash. I've got to clean both bathrooms today and deep clean around the litter box. I don't want that to get too out of hand. So I think I want to do that like I haven't figured out like a length of time. So I don't know if I want to do it like every 2 weeks, or I don't think it needs to be done every week. So maybe every 2 weeks, just so it doesn't get too crazy and I'm not overwhelmed by doing it. So I want to do that today. I need to wash our couch blankets, get those dried and put back on for the grandmas to come over tomorrow. My cookies are in the dome. They look so good. You guys saw me have one yesterday. It was delicious. I love that, and I'll definitely be making those again. Maybe even with, so the cookie recipe that I found didn't have the peanut butter chocolate chips. It was chocolate chips. So I'll maybe make those again with chocolate chips next time and see how I like them. But the peanut butter ones hit hard. Luca's up from his first nap, and we're having, well, I just finished lunch and I had leftovers from last night. He's clapping on his plate along to bingo. I had leftovers from last night and it was better for lunch today than it was last night. I've been eating the one that didn't have the apple cider vinegar in it. And I forgot to ask Kevin last night if it tasted too like vinegary to him or what he thought of the chicken. We just kind of like ate it, and then it was time to give Luca a bath, put him to bed and all of that. So we were just kind of like boom, boom, boom. But so good. That is going to be something that I make all the time because it was so simple. It was literally just like marinate overnight, throw it in a pan and cook it, and then make rice on the side and a veggie. I think it would be really good with broccoli too. So that's gonna go into the rotation. I've got the couch pulled apart and I'm washing those blankets. They're in the dryer now, so I can put them back on the couch. They'll be clean, hopefully clean for tomorrow. And then I got Luca's laundry all washed, dried, and put away. I've got meal planning for next week almost done. So we have 2, other than tonight. So tonight I'm making a tenderloin with corn, and we have 2 meals left for this week. So we should be good. All right, so after lunch, I was finishing up trying to do our meal planning and then remembered that I had some stuff in the fridge that I needed to bake off. So I just cut up a potato and my plan was to air fry it, but I think I told you guys our air fryer's on the fritz, so not really sure what we're doing with the air fryer yet. Kevin said that he needs to look at it, but he just hasn't had time. But I did make more steamed apples for Luca with some cinnamon so he can have those for the next few days. And then my plan was for the potatoes to be for him, but I didn't realize how much a potato and a half made. I didn't use the other half of the potato because the other half of the potato had like a weird spot on it, so I just cut that spot off and then didn't use it. But yeah, that's a lot. So it says potatoes are only good in the fridge for about 3 days. So I'll have some tonight with my dinner, and Luca can have some tonight with his dinner also. Kevin can't have potatoes because potatoes are starch and they're not keto, so he'll have to miss out on that. But I'm very excited, and I hope they turn out crispy and good because I've followed a recipe I found on Pinterest, which is where I find all my recipes. And if it is good, it called for 6 potatoes, so that's a little overboard. I don't know how many freaking people they're trying to, no, maybe 6 people. Like a person eats 1 potato, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know, that seemed like a lot. So I did a potato and a half, and we'll see how they end up turning out. But Luca has his nap coming up at about 2, and it's 1:30 now. I have to stir these potatoes every 10 minutes, which is kind of annoying. So I don't know. We'll see how they turn out. Good morning. It is Thursday, and we have had a rough start already. I woke up this morning and I could hear the cat's water dish making a weird noise, and usually it makes that noise when it's out of water, but I heard Kevin fill it up this morning, so I knew immediately what happened, and it was too late at that point. So the filter got clogged in the water dish, and the water recirculated from the bottom of the dish back to the top, but it couldn't fall back through to the bottom, so it just overflowed in the whole laundry room. So I spent my morning trying to deep clean the laundry room even more than I had already deep cleaned it yesterday. Which, it's a good thing that I cleaned it yesterday because I got most of the litter up off the floor, except for litter that was like wedged underneath the litter robot. So anyhow, I'm about to feed Luca his breakfast and then finish working on the floors because it irritates me that the floors were clean and now they have little paw prints on them from the cats playing in the water and then walking through the rest of the house. So I'm about to clean the floor again. But other than that, let me look at my little list. Other than like vacuuming and then doing a quick little like spot mop, I don't really have anything else to do. I need to work on our grocery list, and I'll probably do that during Luca's first nap. I made my coffee this morning with just a little bit more creamer than I used yesterday. And it was good. It was better. So I think I just needed to add more extract to the mix than what I added. I added a tablespoon, which sounds like a lot and kind of is a lot. But I'd say this morning's coffee was like 2/3 coffee, 1/3 creamer. And I could actually taste the creamer this morning, but I don't like using that much creamer. So I really need to find one that doesn't have dyes in it because the yellow dye is freaking me out. But anywho, he's gonna do breakfast real quick. I'm gonna bust my ass cleaning real quick. And then I may eat breakfast once he goes down for his first nap. I'm not really sure. It is the evening. Kevin's on the other side of this wall using our outside hose, and it's very freaking loud. I guess I didn't realize like how loud our spigot is that's on the other side of this wall. Anyhow, my grandma got sick, so she didn't get to come today, but my mom came. We just hung out here at the house. We made sandwiches on the bread that I made earlier this week. just played with Luca all afternoon. And then when Luca went down for his second nap, I turned on Netflix because my mom hadn't seen Bridgerton, and Bridgerton season 3 is coming out, and my mom loves that kind of like 1800s lore. And so I was like, this is so good. I have watched like the Bridgerton all the way through, like probably 2 or 3 times, season 1 and season 2. And then I've watched the one about the Queen 1 or 2 times too. And so we got through 2 episodes while Luca did his afternoon nap. So I think every time my mom kind of comes over and hangs out when Luca goes down for a nap, we're going to throw on an episode of Bridgerton, and I'm going to try to get her through them. We probably won't make it through to catch up to season 3 by the time it comes out, and I'm going to start watching season 3 once it comes out because, like, I can't wait. It's so good. I love Bridgerton. But anyhow, I'm about to edit the vlog and hopefully maybe get it exported and uploaded tonight. That's my goal, so we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week in my life, and I will be starting a new one tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so start to the weekend, kind of. See you guys then.